Hello, my name is Andre V, and today we are live at Deliver Europe event, second day. Everybody is back from the hotels, and the event is starting. And we are here in the Keba stand with Cesar Lapuerta. How are you doing,
Hello,
Cesar?
Andre. Good morning, everyone. Nice to have you, and also an honor to be part of your collection of great videos.
Great. So let's talk about parcel lockers. What else can we do? Talk about with Keba.
We can talk for this, but I think just to keep it concise. Well, a lot of things are going on with lockers. As you know, this business is already, I would say, mature in the sense that we, or at least from Keva perspective, we are more than 20 years in the business. I wouldn't say we have seen everything, but we have seen a lot, and it's interesting to see how the market is evolving. So we are, I would say, lucky enough to have good customers, to be an established company, and we see it positively. We are, let's say, the business is going good, and we are looking to the future to see what's coming.
Let's take a look at the market and the products. As you said, some of the products are already at the end of the innovation curve, like traditional lockers. They are already done in a sense that everybody there is a standard. But there is a innovation going on with autonomous lockers, battery-based lockers, and there are companies are looking for their way, whether this is a screen, whether there is a app-based, whether this is a Bluetooth or not. So what is Keba's take on that? Where are you going, or you are providing every option possible?
So I would say the traditional lockers, we call them, we prefer to call them classic. The classic lockers are our bread and butter. So from our perspective, they are not on yet. I think they reach a point that they have a very good acceptance, and we think that the market will continue using the kind of. But I also think that not one size fits all. There are different requirements, there are different markets, there are different users. So this is only one, I would say, it's a working horse, but of course you have to address the necessities of different markets. For example, if you see what happened in the Baltics, with the, as you correctly mentioned, the appearance of the battery powered lockers. I think if I were to talk about myself, not in the, it was a interesting wave, something that I think caught by surprise by several people. And we see the market, we see these necessities, and also we have adopted these technologies. So I can say from our side is we see what's going on in the market, what the customers need, and we bring these solutions. So maybe you have heard of Keba, mainly hardware, classic lockers, but we are, if you scratch a little bit the surface, is a little bit more than that. We also provide battery, I would say, we call them link lockers, or let's say offline lockers. Everybody has different names, but we also have a line of, let's say, battery power lockers. But actually, we see, if you ask me where the wave is going in the future, is we still see what this is our opinion, that the touch and feel of classic lockers is there, is successful, and will continue. So now what we are doing now is we have learned the new developments with app operated lockers. And as a kind of premiere, I can tell you this is something that is coming next year. So just to summarize, the feel and touch of a classic locker, but with all the advantages of the app operated lockers or battery powered lockers.
Yeah, I agree with you. In a sense that classic lockers doesn't disappear to anywhere, because there are high traffic places that need high capacity, and usually in those places there is electricity, there is internet presence, so there is no need for more sophisticated battery-based lockers, and yeah, they have a place there. And I agree that the development curve is now towards the lean or battery-based lockers. And this is not the only battle. Still, there is debate or discussion about whether you should use app only or you should use keyboard. This is another sort of discussion where everybody has their own opinion. Do you have opinion on that?
Of course, we have other opinion, but if you see the market, I think, as I mentioned before, I believe the market size and the market needs are bright enough for several solutions. And this is what we're trying to do. As I said before, we have different technologies. We have also a complete solution, including software. And but you're right in the sense that the bat operated lockers, they are easier to deploy. We say like that, a classic locker, for the people who are not familiar with business, a classic locker is a heavy machine. We're talking about almost a ton, that if you want to install it in a public place, you have to prepare the area, you have to bring electricity. Well, now we have, now we have wireless communication. You don't have to bring the network connection anymore. But it requires some effort. And depending on the country, this effort is costly. So just to give you an example, let's say we are talking about Southern Europe, let's say Greece, Italy, the preparation of the site costs around 20% of the investment that you do in the locker. So it means for us, we less 20%, sell less 20% of machines. But if you go northward towards Baltics, it's even more dramatic because you need a second machine only to prepare the location. So this, let's say we took a retrospective and said, okay, how we can overcome this? Because in the end of the day, it's money that the customer has to invest and it's not benefiting us. So that's why we have learned from the battery operated. So first of all, you don't need energy, but it's what's more important is we have a new system of base. It has a concrete base, so you don't need to prepare the location. You just need a flat surface that is strong enough to place the locker. So this is, let's say, the learnings from the bat operated, but we push the envelope a little bit more, given the, let's say, the user experience of classic lockers. Let's say with screen, sometimes the market, some people like printers, other people don't like printers. So we know that printers are a nightmare, but still some companies use it. So we want to give our customers this flexibility, the flexibility of having a locker that you can place anywhere, but also you can have all the services or the accessories that you can also require. And this is coming, and I'm happy to see that other companies are following up in the same line.
Yeah, and on top of that, parcel locker business is not only the hardware, it's software, as you mentioned already. And Keba has very sophisticated software. I had a pleasure to dig into that. So software is a big part of the development, and you have also solutions for almost every need that a client might have.
I'm happy that you mentioned that, because you're right. Most people that talk about Keba, we think that we are only the metal or the chassis, but actually, that with every automation system, there's some intelligence behind. There's some automation. We have been providing this already for several years, but we are proud to say, or let's say, for me, it's interesting to see whenever to go to a country and I see a Keba machine, you don't see immediately that it's Keba. It's actually it's a locker that it's branded like our customers, and this is our philosophy. We are serving our customers. So yes, we provide all the tools, not only the hardware, the software, also the services depending on the country. What I mean with services, that we do the rollout, we do maintenance, but we like to work behind the scenes, So we are a little bit introspective, we are a little bit of nerdies, but yes, we are there, and you will be surprised to see how much capable is our people. Doing all the software architecture, the platform. And again, as I said before, next year is coming something big. So maybe in 1 year we sit again and we see what was today and what is a year after. So keep tuned. A lot of things are coming.
Absolutely. And with that, I think we are wrapping it up. The second day of Deliver Europe is going on, and hopefully see you soon.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure talking to you. And thank you to everyone.